Welcome back to the last session on marketing orientation or concepts for today's schedule. The first thing I want to highlight is most of them, from the examination point of view, gets confused with the terminology orientation or concepts. It will be one and the same from the examination point of view. So, the few concepts which we will be discussing is exchange, production, product, sales, marketing, and societal concept. We'll start with the exchange concept. In the exchange concept, the primary focus is on satisfying needs through exchange. So, what happens is they don't cover any other marketing like no distribution, pricing, etc. The focus is all about like no how do they get their needs or wants to be satisfied through exchange. So, that will be your exchange concept. The next concept which arose was the production concept. In the production concept, the focus was on only on reduced price and expanding the market. So it assumed like the consumer will prefer products whatever is widely available, like no in the market, whichever is more available, and it is going to be inexpensive. So that means they basically tell based on the availability of the product, and if the price is low, the consumer will prefer that particular product. So it focused on high production efficiency, like no they were too much focus on production. Because of that, high production efficiency was achieved and at a lower cost. When these two things were achieved, they were able to give the particular product at a reduced price, and they were able to distribute in a very massive manner, and that is where they were able to expand their company's market. The next concept which came about was product concept. In the product concept, the focus was on retaining customers. The customers favor products whichever has very special features, quality and performance. Organizations whichever follow product concept concentrate on product excellence. They were very confident of designing any exceptional products, but they never studied about market or the consumer. They design their products with little or no consumer input. And finally, they felt if the product is successful, the customers will be retained with them. So that is what was the product concept. The next one was your selling concept. In the selling concept, the focus was on profit through sales volume. They believed in aggressive selling and promotional effort. What they did was they never expected the customer will come and buy that particular product. They took all the efforts whatever is required. Say for example, it may be heavy advertising, or they did large scale promotion, or they did lot of publicity. So all this was done to ensure that the product or service was sold. The very best example here is for insurance. People like no very rarely they go and try to get insurance, right? It is the very significant role of the salesman who will try to push that particular product or service with you, the insurance. So that is where the selling concept works out. The next concept was your marketing concept. In this particular marketing concept, the focus was on profit through customer satisfaction. In the previous concept of mass production concept, the focus was on production, whereas in case of product, the focus was on product. Selling, they were only focusing on sales. Now this is where like thought only when the customer is satisfied, they will be able to make the profit. And how did they make this customer satisfaction happen? They targeted the market. See, you would have prepared a product which is very uh, good with all special features, everything, but it should reach the right target market, right? So only when you have a target market, and when you understand the target market, and accordingly if you give a product to them only, you will be able to get the customer satisfaction, like what happened with our OnePlus or in your Tata is story. So the customer satisfaction can be achieved, and thereby profit achievement was the marketing concept. The last concept which we will see is societal marketing concept. You have some focus here, but before that, let's take a glance at this picture. They never considered business separately or consider the needs of the consumer separately. If you look at the marketing concept previously, it was focusing too much on the consumer, understanding the needs of the consumer. So, no more better businesses is only the needs of the consumer. Accordingly, adding what is the society first. The priority of the society also comes into to make a better business. So that is what is your societal marketing concept. Let's see some uh, example. If you look into the ITC website, uh, you can see the company is a very sustainable company, and it has lot of social investment initiative and a very corporate socially responsible company too. All the activities of the social investment initiatives like your e-chopal ecosystem, sustainable agriculture, afforestation program, livestock development, women empowerment, primary education, all has been listed out in this particular website. uh, from the societal marketing concept point of view, we will just discuss the e-chopal ecosystem alone in today's session. This is a globally recognized initiative, and it is the world's largest rural digital infrastructure, which is benefiting more than 4 million farmers in 40,000 villages. So, what is this e-Chopal initiative? As the name implies, this Chopal, many of you being familiar with Hindi, it's a local place where people meet actually. And when I say e-Chopal, obviously there is an electronic medium associated with it. So, they have set up a digital infrastructure network. So, what they do here is ITC appoints a coordinator in a particular village, a local coordinator for every village. This local coordinator is first uh, being trained on computer and given whatever is the necessary training at ITC, and has access to computer in his village, and he has set up a system there where he will be coordinating a group of farmers in his village. So this coordinator will have all the information uh, available in this network with regard to the pricing of the crops or any best practices that is being adopted in farming for those particular crops. All this is available in this network. So he will act as a coordinator with the farmers in his village and help them with whatever requirements in cases of knowing the pricing, when they can be sold, or also they arrange some training programs for the farmers in raising up the particular crop. All those has been coordinated by the coordinator with the farmers. So whenever the farmers has made successful farming, all wheat whatever they want to sell, they just take to this particular network, and in this particular network all is being sold and payment has been happening immediately. The immediate question that arises is the middleman completely eliminated? No, the middleman is not completely eliminated in the system, because ITC also knows the importance of the middleman, the mandis, what we usually refer locally. They know the significance of this mandis. So, what is the role of mandis means? ITC has given an assurance to the mandis that a share of whatever like wheat or whatever will be procured through the mandis, and there again the job of the mandis is not limited. What happens with mandis is this mandis will be a very high networked person usually. They will know the whereabouts of most of the farmers, where will they get what, which farmer is good in growing which crop. All this information has accessible to ITC only through this mandis. Apart from that, suppose if there is a very rural area where a particular farmer does not have any logistics to bring out whatever farming he has done, say wheat farming he has done, and he is not able to come and sell it to this particular ITC network, this mandis will take up the role of providing the logistics infrastructure and thereby supporting the farmers and also coordinating with ITCs. So that is how this eChopal network works. This YouTube link I have shared it as a separate video. So please go through this YouTube video link to have a more knowledge about eChopal initiative of ITC. And I hope this session was easy to make you understand all the marketing evolution, concepts, or orientation, and classification. Any queries, please bring in this contact information. Thank you.